Okay, so tonight I decided to make an update video for my second binder. I think timing wise it made a lot of sense with Drama coming out tomorrow. Also, this binder is pretty much full, which makes it 2 full binders of aespa cards. And so it just makes a lot of sense that Drama will start on my 3rd binder. Okay, so there are less group cards this go around, and so I guess what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start sleeving the covers of the different trading card packs and the S minis. Okay, so this volume started with aespa week, which was their lead up to their concert in Seoul before they started off on their world tour. So this was the outfit theme that they had for leading up to that concert. Okay, these cards are live next, so they were kind of limited to 150 winners. So that's why for now I just have Ning Ning, and I need to track down the other 3. Though it might be difficult just because of the rarity, the price, and also a lot of times I'm just very careful about cards like this, that it's easy for counterfeit cards to be made for a card like that, so I'm just kind of wary. It does have kind of a distinct cut, has a sharp edges and then rounded corners, but yeah, it's something I just kind of have to be careful about and make sure I don't go too crazy. And then these are the art cards that they had for aespa week, and the S24 POBs. So these were kind of interesting because there was a promo that they ran for girls, which if you bought a set of albums, they gave you a pack of photo cards, and 4 different packs, and then one of the cards in each of the packs you could actually get a special card, which is a card of the members with a holographic border. So this is actually a copy of that winter special card. Same thing with Ning Ning. And then the Giselle and the Karina are just direct copies of one of the other cards from the photo pack set. So just very interesting that they reused an image from girls for this, and that they did this as the second merch benefit, where you spend a certain amount of won, they gave you one of these cards. So this winter, the special one's highly desirable, still goes for quite a bit of money, and this one as well, just because it's the same image but just without that special border. But this is also seems to be a very highly desirable card. Okay, and then this is some more merch cards that they had from aespa week. And then trading card packs. So for that aespa week they did a thing where the trading card sets A, B, C, they had 2 concept cards and 4 selfie cards, so needed quite a bit to get all of these in place. I do appreciate the unique outfits that they wore for these trading card packs. I do like the trading card packs in general. Just a lot of times though it's hard to trade for the certain cards, and a lot of times I just kind of end up purchasing the ones I need. But I do appreciate that a lot. In a lot of instances they kind of wear unique outfits. Ning Ning right here, wearing the My Melody pin. Super adorable, of course. Okay. And then in between aespa week they also dropped the candy set, which was just another random merch set, but can't hate it too much. I mean, they're embracing the cute concept. They got the plushies, the lollipops, the candy, so just, you know, very adorable cards. The hat one. Yeah. And following candy went right to My World. So great album. super excited for Drama coming out next. And all the different POBs that they had. So these were all the album versions, the deluxe, and then you started going to the US exclusives. You had the Barnes & Noble, Walmart, Amazon, Target. Before you go into the Korean POBs, starting with Apple, I kind of just do these alphabetically. This space is reserved for KMS, so Chinese company, they kind of go a little slow. Also the fan sign that they did for KMS, which is for these 3 rows. So they did that fan sign well after most of the promotions for My World ended, so expect those to even go a couple more months still. I'll probably be getting a lot of my Drama POBs before I get to KMS. I really like these cards. So this is from the unboxing event that they had in promotion for My World. So the outfits that they wore for that video, always nice when you can tie it back to a video like that. Super cute. And this is for Star River, another Chinese company. So the POBs for Star River came, but the 2 fan signs I'm still kind of waiting on. I think they're out though. I just need to get them from the group orders that I joined. And then this row and the 1 row following is for the Yuzhayu as well. Another set I'm waiting on. So it's all on the way. Just gotta get them in hand. And then this is some more merch that they did for My World. Again, more trading card packs. In this instance, 1 concept, 2 selfies per pack. They did 4 different sets though. But big fan of them. Like I said, they're pretty unique. It's tracksuit winter, and then this pink hair Karina. To my knowledge, that's the only one with her pink hair, and so this era of Blondrina is also coming to an end. It sounded like she's probably not going to go blonde again for a while, just because of the damage it did to her hair, and so perfectly happy if for the health of her hair, and just in general, she looks great with black hair. She looks just great in general. And then this Blondrina card right here from the hoodies merch. Just, yeah, fantastic looking card. And then this is for the rest of the My World merch. There's things from like the toy camera and acrylic stand. So it's on the way, just needs to get here. And then this was from the Governor's Ball. So they did that before they started their LA leg of their tour. This one kind of odd. So they performed day 2, but the packs were available from day 1. And my understanding, there really wasn't a limit. So they pretty much sold out of packs for day 1. So anyone who showed up for day 2 for aespa couldn't connect that with the trading card packs, which I think is kind of a little sad. And then this is for their Japanese concert that they held after Korea. So really like these cards, very unique in their end. And these were from their random trading card packs that they had in Japan as well. This one I think is hilarious. So if you see in most of them, they kind of match a theme with Karina, Winter, and Ning Ning, like this one. Just kind of using their hands. This one, just lightly, just a light shoulder pad or on the chin. This one, they're making hearts. This one's with the same pose as well. And where it's unique is this is the only Ning Ning card where she's following the group. All these other 4, she's just doing her own thing. But no one should tell Ning Ning how to pose. She's always just been really great at that aspect. So just let her do her thing. But I just think it's kind of funny that she's the only one that didn't really follow the crowd on the rest of the cards. This is from the Japanese fan club. So I've found the Japanese cards are usually more reasonable to get, and so this is from the clear card from their fan set, and then these were also packs that they had that you just buy the member, and it came with 4 cards for them. And really enjoy these cards. Always when there's a different outfit that isn't available elsewhere. Just always a fan of those kinds of cards. And then this was from their LA concert. They had the same Photocard packs available at each stop, and so they weren't too difficult to get, and it seemed like at every stop they weren't sold out on those. So really good. And then goes right into better things. So this is the trading card pack set they have for this one. I do have a lot more coming on the way. It's just I saw a couple of the packs available at Cuenca, so I just picked up a couple of packs. But I didn't want to buy too many because I just knew I had much more coming on the way from a group order from the online shop. So now that they're in store, I am sure the online orders will start flowing. And this is the second trading card set, so didn't do as well on this one, but like I said, more coming in. And then this is for the rest of the merch. And then this starts POTD. That was kind of a interesting merch line that they did. It was supposed to kind of highlight their plushies, but overall I think it was just kind of a gap between their albums. So super excited for Drama, but yeah, this kind of, I guess, kept it going until then. I kind of grouped the different cards not based on the merch drops, but just similar outfit and themes. So went with this one. Huge fan of Winter and Giselle's hats, and Karina Ning Ning's overall outfits. And then these are their plushie counterparts for each of the members. And then these were the clear cards that they kind of did. Kind of funny, this Ning Ning one here, making the heart, really good job. And then, you know, cards for POTD, a lot of merch that they dropped. So this came from the luggage carrier item. So I like this one because it came with the selfie card, but also came with a group card. But in each of the group cards, the specified member is one in front, and then the other three are doing funny things behind their back. So really funny. Especially this Winter right here. Looks like she's going in for a good whack on Giselle. So there was a couple of different trading card packs that they did that was kind of frustrating. So based on how the exhibition worked, you bought a ticket and you were able to, in most cases, buy two of each item if you so desired. You were limited to one on others, but not a big deal. For me, just being an OT4 collector, but if I want to buy things for my friends or anything else, then it was a lot more limiting. But the biggest limitation, so for most things that wasn't a big deal because, you know, I only wanted one of each luggage set because I just wanted the cards for each member. But where it went really poorly was the scratch cards and the trading card pack. So this is the scratch card pack. So it came with one selfie and one scratch card. Now restricting factor on here, so each pack has two cards. Again, one selfie and one scratch card. And you're limited to 2 packs. So if you just went the one time and you had the one ticket, then, you know, at most, if you didn't pull any doubles, then you get 2 out of the 8 selfies and 2 out of the 8 scratch cards. So that was one of those things where I think for trading card packs they should have had a different limit, just because you need to buy so many to be able to complete the set. You know, in this one, I mean, your chances of obviously just pulling all non-duplicates is extremely low. But, you know, let's say you could do that. At minimum, you needed 8 packs, which would have required 4 tickets to the show. So it's kind of not a fan of how they did that. So yeah, so this is the scratch cards. And then so the trading card packs. So I had a big issue with the trading card packs. So here's my issue. So scratch cards, right? You had 8 selfies, 8 scratch cards. For these trading card packs, you had 28 possible cards. So that means at most you're getting, if you get 2 packs, that's 4 out of the 28. You would need, again, if you were to get lucky and just buy, you know, get all unique cards, to get to 28 card, right, you would have to buy at minimum 7 packs of cards. And so that would require you to get at least 4 tickets to the exhibition. So again, I think they didn't really think that one through, or maybe that was their strategy. But yeah, it was just kind of frustrating. The other frustrating thing was they did not sort these packs at all. So what I mean by that is if I bought 8 packs and they just grabbed a stack of 8 packs. And you know, the way a lot of these things are printed with albums, with photocards, if they don't shuffle them around, you're going to get batches of similar cards. And that happened way too often with these trading card packs. I would open 3 packs, right, and out of a possible combination of 28 cards, I would pull the same 2 cards 3 times in a row. And the only way that could happen is just from not good pre-sorting. So that was also frustrating. I would buy as many packs as I could, and I would just end up with so many duplicates in a row. And I don't mean just like, oh, 1 duplicate. I mean, you literally, it would be this winter, this Ning Ning, 3 times in a row in that exact order. So that was just kind of very frustrating. It's kind of hard to get as well. But, and also with the trading card packs, the first set was supposed to be available on the first merch drop, but they had some production issues, so it got moved to the second week. So people couldn't even buy the trading card packs for the first drop, and then so they were able to get them from the second drop. So then trying to find these cards on their own, and also of course a lot of these cards look very similar to the merch drop cards for the different merch, so I need to make sure that I'm getting the right pose and everything else. So that's trading card pack 1. Trading card pack 2, even worse issue, same sorting issue, and as far as I would pull packs, open packs, and just get the exact same cards a couple of times in a row, but also they dropped it right at the end. And so I think there's just a lot less of this one circulating around. I don't know if they're ever going to think of releasing a lot of the POTD surplus at SM Town or in Cuenca, but I would definitely like to buy more packs. Hopefully I'll kind of shuffle them if they haven't been pre-shuffled. But yeah, I'm missing quite a bit here, and also unlike the first trading card set, I'm just not seeing a lot of these cards up for any resale, so might be a little difficult to be able to track them all down. The aespa Crocs, so really frustrating how I think this is one of those cases where I think they really really are taking advantage of us, and really it's some of those times like that where it kind of hurts my collecting soul. So with this one, the card you get with the Crocs is random. Now, if you went and bought one of the Crocs that are out on display, and you know, they didn't want you to look at the card, they kind of tried to shuffle the card into the shoe, but you know, you could kind of look, some didn't, and you could kind of see the cards. But I think, I don't know, I think it was either done on purpose or something, because I went to about 5 different Croc stores, and on every single one, the one that was on display was mostly just Giselle. I didn't see a single Karina, I didn't see a single Ning Ning. Sometimes I would see 1 or 2 Winters, but that was it, predominantly Winters and Giselles. And there's something really odd with this, where when I'm checking like resale sites, Bai and Mercari and things like that, it's predominantly just Winter and Giselle cards. Not seeing much Ning Ning, not seeing any Karinas. It's just, I don't know. And so if you bought them from the back, like you bought, you know, they didn't have a size out front, or you're just like, hey, I would like to buy Crocs, they would go to the back, and they would be in bags, and just be totally random who you get. You don't even get to pick. They really should have just given you a set of 4. They also just kind of stuffed these into the shoes, so you saw so many people that got them that had different damages to the cards. You know, they would either be kind of have creases or indents. It's just very big shame on what they did. And the Twitter Croc, they really did a poor job. You know, they mentioned, oh, it's random, and people were saying, no, just give us a set. Why is it random? And then they said, oh, well, it's just like the albums. The albums are random. Be like, yeah, well, an album's like, you know, $10 to $15. These Crocs are like $120, $150. So yeah, the only saving grace is they're adorable. I mean, the Ning Ning card is probably one of the best Ning Ning cards that I've seen. So, you know, I'm trying to hunt that one and the Karina down. Then this is from Cuenca Everland, so they did a presence at the Everland Park for a while, but I did kind of found it interesting because they didn't do any drop with this third round like they did for round 1 and 2, and then they just made the announcement that Kwanga at Everland is closing on 31 October, so I guess they kind of are stopping that promotion, and that kind of explains it. I did see the existing Everland merch is moved to Kwanga Seoul, so I think they'll try to sell through the rest of that merch. They also threw it up on SM Town and Store. This was from their VR concert, available only at the Seoul Mega Box at the COEX Mall. So really cool concert. It was just, what was really surprising was how close they had the cameras right up to them. So you do the concert and like they'd be like literally in your face. So it was very cool in that regard. They're stunning, of course. And these were the standard tickets, were random. They have a premium one that came with 3 cards. You select the member. So I'm gonna go for that. And so as you can see, that will extend to this page, which is the last page of this binder. So, which means, you know, maybe I'll put some, if there's some other merch cards, but for the most part, all the My Dramas cards will start in binder 3. So again, you know, if you have any questions or anything else, any feedback, fully appreciated. And yeah, hope you enjoyed.